Yo, it's your boy Eli.
Yo, it's Kid.
And it's the E&Kidd podcast. And today, man, guess what we talking about, kid?
What we talking about?
We talking about it's Saquon Barkley, the best running back in the league. But before I get into the video, you guys gotta make sure to hit the like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and you guys gotta make sure to share the video. Doing all these things just help us in the YouTube algorithm to help grow the channel. We would appreciate that. Now, back to the video. Like I said before, some people may look at me like I'm crazy, but that's right, I said it. I know I'm a Giants fan. It's gonna look a little biased here, but is Saquon Barkley the best running back in the NFL right now? So this little stat that came out yesterday, it came out yesterday, I saw it on Twitter. It says Saquon Barkley has more rushing yards than 21 NFL teams currently. Now he is sitting at 463 yards rushing, which is a franchise record for the Giants through 4 games. Now, Nick Chubb is close to him too. He has 459. So I know people are going to bring it up. Why not Nick Chubb? But right now we're talking about Saquon. For me, Saquon basically has been carrying the offense. Daniel Jones has been okay. He's done what he's done. But if you're a Giants fan or anybody who's watching Giants games, we haven't really done much in the air. It hasn't been very great passing. I mean, Daniel Jones hasn't even cracked 300 passing yards in the game. That's awful. That's got awful. Saquon, if it wasn't for Saquon, honestly, we would not be 3-1 right now. I mean, the defense has played, they played well. The offensive line has played exceptionally well. Outside the Cowboys game, I know people are going to mention the Cowboys game, but the Cowboys have a top 5 defense, and the Cowboys are actually a pretty good team, and Cooper Rush is a pretty good quarterback.
Cooper Rush can go.
So, it's, outside of that, Saquon, man, the things he's been doing this season is, I mean, this is the best he's ever looked, mainly because we never had an offensive line for Saquon. So what he was doing was in spite of the offensive line. Those 1,000-yard seasons was like, all right, he's doing this, but it's all him. He's breaking 6 tackles. He's still breaking tackles, but he doesn't have to work as hard because the line is actually better. You know what I mean? What do you think, kid?
So Chubb has an advantage in touchdowns. He has 5. Jamal Williams has, I believe, 6. And that's like going down the list. How did he get 6? He's not even in the top 10. The interesting thing on this list, though, like as a side note, Lamar Jackson is like number 9. He's a quarterback, but he's got 360 rushing yards. Yeah, he was, when he first came out, he was phenomenal, and then he got hurt. And they even said it on the broadcast a couple of games ago that people were saying that the injury got him, and he's not as good as he once was. Maybe the trajectory of his career might have been, slight, because it doesn't take much for running for anybody in the NFL, but especially running backs. The guy that had arthritis in his knees, he was on his way, and the arthritis hit, and that was it.
Oh, Todd Gurley.
Yeah, that was
sad.
And he was a great. He was on his way to being a great running back.
And it was like instantly too.
Yeah, it was so. It could have really affected him, but he stayed the course. He healed up, and he's doing well. He's carrying the offense, basically carrying the offense. I think he's one of the top with the 40+ rushing, and he has a bunch of 20+ rushing runs.
Yeah,
like 4 and 1 long. I think his longest is 68 yards. So, I mean, 84 attempts. So he's doing pretty well. Doesn't have that many fumbles. 1. Just a lot of guys have 0, but I mean, 1 is 1.
Saquon rarely ever fumbles.
Yeah.
It's very. He's good. He knows how to protect the football. Some guys get loose and they try to get cute with the football and they holding it with one hand and he's kicking his legs up, and the next thing he's fumbling because he's trying to get. I never understood why guys run and they already got the first down right, but because they're trying to get extra yards, they end up fumbling. Like sometimes you just get the first down and end the play. They go down. Like it's because what happens
also,
is
sending the play ensures rises the chances that you get hurt.
Yep, that too. It's so situational. I know like some guys like, oh, you should always get the extra yards, you get a touchdown. But like if you know you got the first down and you got 3 guys coming at you, that's big potential for you to fumble or something crazy to happen that could change the course of the game. Just get what you need sometimes and just go out of bounds. I mean, if you think you can do it, like if it's 1-on-1, you can manhandle that guy. You hit him with the Derrick Henry stiff arm and keep getting him yards. You know what I mean? But if not,
that's like an open space where there's one guy. All right, you're gonna either get juked or you're gonna get slammed to the ground. But if there's a play where it's risk for turn the ball over, getting hurt. Just go down. I never understood why guys don't just get out of bounds.
Yeah, like some plays, like it's not worth it, bro. Like, cause just one fumble could change the whole course
Football
of
is
the
a
game.
dangerous sport, and it's very volatile. Doesn't take much. You could be on. I've seen so many games where teams had the momentum, and it was like one fumble or two, and that was it. They never got the momentum back, and the other team held the ball longer than they did. Now they're down by 17. It happens.
Yeah.
It's a volatile sport. So
yeah, but it's interesting to see what Saquon Barkley would do over the course of the season.
How many yards you think he'll end with this year? Did he get 2,000?
Man, that's tough.
How many? This is week 5, right?
That's week 4.
No, this week is week 5.
This week is week 5. It was week 4. It's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks.
Week
Week
5
5
now.
Yes.
So he got 404 games. He could potentially get 2,000.
I see more.
It's not impossible.
I think more 1,700. I think close to 1,700 in 2,000. 2000 is tough.
463 in 4 games?
2000 is tough, though, man. That's tough. Like, that's a whole... Well, we do have to, like, what, 2 extra games? Or one? Is it 17, 18 games now? We got, like, 2 extra games?
Eric Dickinson say, well, it don't count. I had less games. Wait, how many games they play back in the day? 14?
It used to be 16. Now it's 18.
No, I think Eric Dickinson.
Oh, I don't know how many Eric Dickinson he played.
They don't count. I did it in 14.
He could have played in 12.
That was back then, man. When nobody threw the ball. Except unless your name was Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, they weren't
ran the ball.
That's what it's called. Ground and pound. What's that famous saying?
They put everybody on the line. Fullback, center, tight end. They didn't catch. It was extra guards.
Eli Manning is the top passer for the Giants. I love Eli Manning, but that says a lot. That means we just, guys were running it. Giants weren't throwing the football. Give that ground and pound, give him the ball.
Eli's random, though, because Eli will have a record for the worst thing and then have a record for the best thing. And then he'll have way more. He had way more yards than I thought he had.
Yeah, he's got like
Eli wasn't throwing.
Eli was good.
No, Eli just doesn't look pretty. His
no.
brother looked pretty. I'm skillful. He was rough around the edges.
I'm one of the biggest Eli fans there is. Like, I vouch for Eli a lot when people come at him. But Eli was in between that.
He was inconsistent.
He was in between that elite and like above average.
He was a wild card.
He was above average. He was good. It's just, I don't know. It's just sometimes Eli, you just, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's either gonna give you that spectacular. It's like, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm getting interception. He's gonna give me that look. Like, what's going on?
So either you get that. Remember that touchdown, that Super Bowl Manningham.
Yeah, you get the Super
amazing, bro. No inches. No, exactly on target.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Well, he get like, there was this one play I saw. I remember he got like sacked, right?
Yeah.
It was a fumble. He's got him kind of like the struggles, like.
I think he got as many losses as he has wins in his career.
I don't know.
That's like
mediocre.
Yeah, it's average. It was like he was good quarterback. He's very good, but he never hit that level of elite. You know what I mean? He was never in conversation for the best quarterback. He was never in conversation for top 5. I mean, that's another conversation for a day.
Bring this home, I'll say, when it comes to the running back, that's kind of the Giants' identity and their fault, because they don't invest in quarterbacks. They always invest in good running backs and good defenders. That's what they're known for. But unless they want to change that, Daniel Jones.
We try to get. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that many.
Matt
choices.
Jones was available.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't that draft class. It wasn't that many quarterbacks to draft. It wasn't a lot to go from.
Why don't they just save their money and just get out a free agent?
It's hard to get a free agent, bro. It's you gotta think about it. We talked about this before off air. Guys just don't go. You know what I mean? You don't really get guys who bounce around as free agent quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Guys typically leave at the end of their career, if ever. Most guys always say, I'm going to leave, and he never goes anywhere.
There's a lot of Cooper Rushes that
Cooper Rush was drafted by the Cowboys. He was not a free agent. They just never played him. He's been a backup for his entire career. It's not that, if everybody can have a franchise quarterback, anybody can do it. You know what I mean? It was just that easy. There's been teams looking for franchise quarterbacks for years. The Browns. I mean,
they had two.
Who's franchise? Baker's not a franchise. They got the shine now, but that's now.
Potentially they had two. Baker could have been a franchise.
Man, Baker.
No, you know what I see when I see Baker? I see talent. I see the pieces, but I see lack of effort. I just see lack of effort. That's all I see.
We gonna uncut this off because if we start cooking Baker, this could.
I mean, we could just change the title.
This could get
or we could just like.
I would not have
Thursday afternoon.
I would not have
ramblings.
I would not have Baker taint this Giants podcast. Even though you're a Chargers fan, this is a podcast. This particular one is catered to the New York Giants football team.
Currently tainting the Panthers offense.
This is not a Baker Panthers discussion.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. That's it for the video. If you guys like, if you like the video, I'm already messing up. He messed my mind up talking about Baker.
No.
If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button, comment below, subscribe, and you guys gotta make sure to share this video. And until next time, we out.
Peace.
Peace.